I want to introduce the idea of concentration units to you. So concentration tells you how much solute is dissolved in your given amount of solution. So if you recall from previous discussions, solute is the substance that is dissolved. Oftentimes it is the substance in a lesser quantity. Or if you're mixing like a solid with a liquid, the solid is the solute. So a concentration unit tells us how much of that solute is in our solution. And the solution includes both the solute and the solvent. So the solution is the whole mixture together. So very simply, we can think of concentration units as telling us how much solute is present in our solution. And the larger the concentration value, the more concentrated or the higher solute is in our solution. Now, before we look at the mathematical and numerical, or another way to say that, the quantitative units of concentration, we often use a qualitative expression in some situation. Qualitative, that's an I. Qualitative means that we're going to use word descriptions. And when we're talking about concentration, sometimes we say a solution is dilute. And if a solution is dilute, it would have low solute concentration. Or we can say a solution is concentrated. And that would have a higher solute concentration. So in some circumstances, using the words dilute or concentrated is appropriate and gets us where we need to be. For example, I think about a lot of household cleaners we purchase are concentrated. And in order to use them, we often dilute them. So we take where we have high solute concentration and we add water to it. And then we use it as a dilute solution. They always give you directions like have 1 cap full of the cleaning and add it up to 5 gallons of water or whatever the description is. They try to make it a little more quantitative. But if you're like me, I just take a capful, throw it in my bucket, add water until it kind of looks soapy, and then I can use it. And it really works fine for that situation. But in a lot of situations, we need to know the exact concentration of the chemicals we're using, whether that's in industry, in chemistry lab, in medicine. And so then we have to have numbers associated with our concentration. Now in this course, we're going to look at 2 different concentration units. Our first one that we'll look at, it will be the next video that I make, but this is percent concentration. So we're going to do this unit. And then followed by, I'll have a video on molarity, which is really a common unit used in chemistry lab. Percent concentrations is less popular in chemistry lab. However, if you look at a lot of commercial products, if you look at the back of things with active ingredients, very often they will represent the concentration of the active ingredient as a percent concentration. So I think it's valuable that we understand what they're talking about. So go ahead, and the next video you're going to look for is the one on percent concentrations, and we'll get into the details of that.